Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 180 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one has a written pattern designed by Jaylyn and it's called Caged Flower. And that's an interesting name for this. It's kind of like a caged look to it, making extended stitches today, and we're working in between stitches. So it's really fun pattern, learning new stuff on how we can make these things beautiful in crochet. This is a flat pattern, there's no 3D effect, but it does look kind of floral with the chaining method we used in these first few rounds. So I really like the design. You should check out her written pattern. It is linked at the bottom of my blog, which you should go to. The link is in the description of this video, YARNutopia.com, and then the 365 Days of Granny Squares page. At the very bottom, it will say number 180 Granny Square, Caged Flower by Jaylyn. You can click that and then it'll take you to her pattern so you can follow along with that, because like I said, it's written really nicely, so you can follow along and you won't get stuck at all. In this pattern we are using just Red Heart Super Saver yarn. This is all scraps, like literally scraps, you guys. Parks and Rec reference. And also we are using an H-size crochet hook. There you go, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor, because we will be sewing in our ends and cutting our yarn and all that good stuff when we're changing color so often. So make sure you have those supplies. Before we start, I do want to mention there are other links in the description of this video, so there's not only a link to my blog, but there's also a link to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you follow me on both platforms and share your photo of today's Granny Square in the comment section of today's post on Facebook. Some of you have been modifying your squares, making different stitches on different rounds, making it your own. So I suggest you comment with your photo, comment what you did differently, if you do anything differently. If you didn't, don't worry about it. You can let me know what you like about this square or what it reminds you of. Also on Instagram, be sure to do the same thing. Share your photo and make sure you hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your work. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube as well. You can follow me on Snapchat. I'm YARNutopia on Snapchat, so make sure you do that. And a lot of you have been snapping me photos of your squares, and I absolutely love it. You guys are the best, and I try to snap back if I can. So make sure that you snap me a few seconds of today's square. I'd like to see it. Also, I'd like to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel, like I said, so you can get the update on when he posts our next vid. So let's just get started in making number 180 Granny Square. Alright, let's start out with a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, fold that down, and then pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook, and we can start. To start off, let's chain 4, so yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and 4. And now we're going to go way over here to the first chain, and we're going to slip stitch in there. So go in, then yarn over and pull through and through the loop on your hook. Okay, so we've just formed a ring. If you know how to start with the magic ring, you can start that way as well, but I'm just going to start this way. It says it in the pattern. So now we're going to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and that counts as our first stitch. It counts as our first half double crochet right now. And in this round, we are going to put 7 half double crochets into this circle, into this ring. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet. So that was 1. So yarn over, go back into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's 2. Yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's 3. This is 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now it should look like you have 8 stitches because this chain up 2 counts as a stitch. So if you have to count back 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should bring you to this beginning chain up 2 right here. We're going to slip stitch into that. So go under this first loop right here and then under the second loop right here. Okay, and then we're going to yarn over and pull it through and through for a slip stitch. So that was round number 1. Looks like that. So now, if you want to, you can change color at this point. You don't have to, but I am going to just continue with the same color here, and we're going to go on to round number 2. We're going to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to slip stitch in the very next stitch. So not in this stitch right here, but actually into this stitch right here. We're going to go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook for a slip stitch. So we just made the chain 3 space. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. So go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and through. And we're just going to repeat this all the way around. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch into the next stitch. Okay, so just repeat that all the way around. You'll have 8 chain 3 spaces at the end of this round, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 3. Alright, just making my 8th chain 3 space here, and when you finish this round, you want to slip stitch into the first chain of this beginning chain up 3 here. So go into the first chain, into the chain, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so now we're all connected. So that's what it should look like. So now, going on to the next round, I am not going to change color. If you are changing color, you can fasten off here and then start your next round in any chain 3 space. But I'm just going to simply insert my hook into this chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, and through. So now I just slip stitched in there, and now I'm in there. So now going on to round 3, we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to slip stitch into the next chain 3 space. So go into the next chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, and through. And then we're just going to continue working that. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to slip stitch into the next chain 3 space. Okay, and just repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch into the next chain 3 space, and repeat that around. You'll have 8 chain 4 spaces at the end of this round, so then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 4 together. Okay, I'm just making my 8th chain 4 space here, and now when we're finishing, we want to slip stitch to the very first chain of our beginning chain 4. So right down here, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now I'm going to fasten off this color. If you are not changing color and going on to round 4 with me, you can slip stitch into this chain 4 space and then chain up 3 and go on to round 4. But I'm actually going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn and continue pulling it through and pull tight. I'm going to start this next round in any chain 4 space. I'll just go right into this one here and pick up my new color. Okay, pull that through, and then I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. That counts as our first double crochet of this round. And now we're going to make our first corner. We're going to put 2 double crochet into this chain 4 space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's a double crochet. So we just put 2 double crochets in there. Then we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and we're going to put 3 more double crochet into that same chain 4 space. So yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Now we are going to put 3 double crochet into the next chain 4 space. So yarn over, go into this next chain 4 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So 1, 2, and 3. Now in the next chain 4 space we're going to make our corner, and our corner is 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Then chain 2, so 1 and 2, and then put 3 more double crochet in that same space. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're just going to repeat. So in the next chain 4 space, that just gets 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then in the next chain 4 space, it's our corner. So we're putting 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and 3. Then our next chain 4 space gets 3 double crochet, and then our next chain 4 space gets our corner. And then the last chain 4 space gets our 3 double crochet. So finish off this round and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 5. Alright, now when you finish this round, make sure to slip stitch in the chain up 3 here. 1, 2, 3, this very first chain up 3, go into it, then yarn over, pull through and through. And now we can go on to round 5. So if you're not going to change color, I suggest you slip stitch into the next 2 stitches and into this chain 2 space, and then chain up 3 and go on to round 5 with me. But I'm actually going to change color here. So I'm going to chain 1 here, cut this yarn and pull it through, pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into this chain 2 space of the corner and pick up my new color. And like I said, chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we need to put a double crochet into the same space. So yarn over, go into this chain 2 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And now we're going to create the corner. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to put 2 more double crochet into the same chain 2 corner space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 and 2. Just like that. So there's our corner. So it looks like there's 2 double crochet, chain 3, and then 2 double crochet because that chain up 3 counts as a stitch at the beginning here. So now we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through 1. We're going to skip this first stitch right here, this first double crochet. We're going to skip that, and then we're going to put a double crochet into the next stitch right here. So double crochet in there. Then we're going to chain 1 and skip the next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Then chain 1, skip the next stitch and double crochet into the next stitch. Then chain 1, skip this next stitch and double crochet into the next stitch. Ooh, now I don't know if I was saying single or doubles. We're doing double crochets. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, and now we're at the next corner here. So we're going to put our corner, we're going to do 2 double crochet in the corner chain 2 space here. 1 and 2. Then we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put 2 more double crochet into that same space. 1 and 2. And then we're just going to repeat what we did on this side for this side and each side around. So chain 1. You'll have to scoot these over just a little so you can see your first stitch right here. And we're going to skip that one and go into the next one for a double crochet. Then chain 1, skip the next stitch, go into the next stitch for a double crochet. Then chain 1, skip the next stitch, go into the next stitch for a double crochet. Then chain 1, skip the next stitch and go into the next stitch for a double crochet. And then chain 1 and then skip this last stitch on this side, and in the corner we're putting 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet. So just repeat that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 6 together. Alright, when you're finished, chain 1 and then slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3 right here, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now I'm going to change color. If you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this next stitch right here and into the chain 3 space of the corner and go on to round 6 with me. But I'm going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn, pull that all the way through and pull tight. And then I'm going to insert my hook into this corner chain 3 space and grab my new color. And I'm going to hook that on my hook and then pull that through. Going on to round 6, we need to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and that counts as our first half double crochet of this round. Now we are going to put a half double crochet into the chain 3 space here, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. That's a half double crochet. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we still have to put 2 more half double crochets into the same space. So yarn over, go into the chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Then we are going to put a half double crochet into, let's see here, it says skip the next double crochet and then half double crochet into the next double crochet. So skip this first one here and then put a half double crochet into this next one. So yarn over, go into the second one here. So not this first one, but the second one. Go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Just like that. Then we are going to put a double crochet into the skipped stitch from round 5. So way down here, or I'm sorry, round 4. I don't know why it says round 5 in the pattern, but that's round 4. So yarn over, go into the skipped stitch right here, okay, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull up, okay, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Just like that. Okay, so it's like an extended double crochet. Then we are going to put a half double crochet into the next stitch on round 5 here. So yarn over, go into this next stitch in round 5, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and now we're just going to repeat that until we get to the corner here. So yarn over, go down into the skipped stitch from round 4, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then put a regular half double crochet into this stitch right here in round 5, and then do an extended double crochet into the skipped stitch down here. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then just put a regular half double crochet into the next stitch, and then an extended double crochet into the next stitch. Then a regular half double crochet in the next stitch, and then an extended double crochet down into this next stitch. And then we're going to put a half double crochet into this next stitch, and then we're going to skip this last stitch, and then in the next corner space right here we're going to put 2 half double crochet, chain 2, and 2 half double crochet. 1, 2, chain 2, and then 2 more half double crochet in there. 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat what we did on this side for this side and each side around. So skip this first stitch, half double crochet in the next stitch, then put an extended double crochet into the skipped stitch from round 4, and then half double crochet into the stitch. So half double crochet in the stitches from round 5, extended double crochets in the stitches that we skipped in round 4, and then in the corners we're putting 2 half double crochet, chain 2, and 2 half double crochet. So do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 7. Oh, make sure you skip this last stitch here and then slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 2 of this round right here. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, so I forgot to mention, make sure you're skipping the first and last double crochet on each side when you're doing this round, okay? Now we want to change color at this point, but if you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this next stitch and into the corner chain 2 space, and then chain up 3 and go on to round 7. But I'm going to chain 1 here, cut that yarn, pull it through and pull tight, and I'm going to grab my last color and I'm going to attach it to any corner space. So any chain 2 corner, I'm just going to hook it on my hook and pull that through, and then I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round. Now in the same chain 2 space, we are going to put a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then we're going to chain 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and then put 2 more double crochet into that same corner space. So 1 and 2. Alright, now we are going to put 1 double crochet between each stitch. Okay, so we're going to separate these two. This is a half double crochet and a half double crochet. We're going to separate them, and we're going to put a double crochet in between those posts. So right in here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so yarn over, go in between these 2 stitches right here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in between this double crochet and this half double crochet right in here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so we're just double crocheting in between each stitch. It should be 14 stitches. So if you want to count, you can count 14 spaces. But I'm just going to double crochet into each one of them. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yep, 14 is right here. Okay, and then we're in the corner space. So what we're going to do is put 2 double crochet in the chain chain 2 corner space. We're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more double crochet in there. And that's just all we're going to do for this round. So double crochet in between each stitch on the side, and then put in the chain corner spaces, in the chain 2 corner spaces, we're putting 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet. So just do that all the way around, and I'll meet you up when we're about to fasten off. Alright, when you're finished with this round, just slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3 of this round. Just go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And there you have it. We can chain up 1 and cut this yarn because we're going to fasten off, so pull that through and pull tight. Grab your yarn needle and sew in your ends. And there you have it. Number 180 granny square is complete. Thank you so much to Jaylyn for allowing us to use this pattern in this big project. Her patterns are written so fabulously. So like I said, make sure you go check out that blog post of mine so you can see her link to her written pattern on her site. And there you go. Sew in those ends, cut off any extra. Make sure you share your photos on Facebook and Instagram. You know, I was thinking about it that this kind of looks like one we've already made. This is different pattern, but it does look like one similar. I can't really pinpoint which one it is, but it is beautiful. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy hooking!